Hello everyone, welcome into another video, and today I do want to do a bit of a life update just because I feel like making one here. So I just want to talk about how I'm feeling, how I want to continue to improve my life here going forward and stuff like that. So today is March 1st. So today is the first day of March. So that means that the weather should start getting a bit warmer now. And, you know, s- sports this time of year should start to get even more exciting. So March Madness is this month. And also the World Baseball Classic will be taking place in a few days. So I might be thinking about making a video predicting the World Baseball Classic. Obviously I don't really watch much baseball, but I did watch a bit of the playoff last year. Um so yeah. So yeah, moving on to the video here. So how I've been feeling with my life. So I've been feeling that I've been feeling a little bit better. I do think that I'm starting to really see where I want to be with my life. Um, I'm just taking things day by day. So if you guys didn't notice, I've been making a lot of sports content here the past like month or so. Just because, I kind of told myself that, because I like sports. I'm really passionate about sports, and that's my passion, and I decided, what, why not make videos talking about golf, talking about hockey, and talking about American football, which, those are sports that I like to watch. And, I should be talking about it, like I like to talk sports with other people that are interested in sports. I know not everyone likes sports, which is completely fine. I'm not going to force people to like what they don't want to like, because that's not who I really am. I don't force people to like sports. If you don't like sports, that's fine. I don't force people to like it just because I want them, because it's gonna make me feel better. Like, I don't do that stuff. So yeah, I've been making a lot of sports videos as of late, and I've been making a lot of golf recap videos, golf videos in general, just because, I'm a passionate golf fan. I like golf a lot. I watch, I've been watching golf a lot this year just because I want to be more consistent to watch golf almost every weekend. I didn't watch golf last, I mean, I wouldn't say I watched golf last week, but I didn't really watch much golf. I didn't really watch the final round. Just because, excuse me, just because last Sunday was the gold medal game for the men's Olympic hockey tournament. So, which the U.S. end up winning the gold medal. So, congrats to the U.S. again on winning the gold medal last Sunday, a week ago today. So yeah, that was my main focus. So I did not like make a golf recap video last week just because I didn't really watch much golf to really talk about it last week. But this week I did watch the ladies tournament in Singapore, and um I did watch the final round of the Connors Classic, which Shane Lowry absolutely collapsed, choked that lead away, man. Like, he had like a 4-shot lead, and he just choked it away, like unbelievable, you know. But I mean, it's golf, Sometimes you're gonna have bad collapses, But yeah, I did watch golf this past Sunday. this past weekend. So, I did watch all four rounds. I didn't even watch much of the third round just because I was in the Bay Area on Friday. So, that's what I was doing on Friday. I was in the Bay Area. Um, so yeah, I was doing a lot of golf videos. I did some hockey videos on this channel. I did some hockey videos throughout the Olympic Games, and people were wondering what happened to your hockey channel. What happened was that back in October, I started the channel just because I felt really bad about myself. I was feeling like that I wasn't doing enough with my life. I was feeling like that I wasn't being successful. I was just feeling just terrible with myself, and I just felt like that I was just being stupid with myself. Like I wasn't doing enough to really make myself happy and stuff. And I decided to do the hockey channel because it was gonna make me happy and stuff. And I felt like I given up on the channel ever since after Thanksgiving. And I did change the channel name to something else. I did change the channel to transit and vlogs, which I'm gonna get to that in a bit. So yeah, I mean, I'm just I have a bad history on making good decisions. Like I just feel like that this has just been my thing here the past like few years. Like I'm not been the greatest on making decisions that will benefit me. Like I don't know why I keep making those type of decisions. Like I try to make decisions that will benefit me and stuff, and just I make those decisions, and then like a few months after I just decide to then I just having second thoughts about my choices that I make. And like, oh, I'm gonna make a sports channel, and then after a few months I'm gonna quit just because I'm not being successful, or I'm just don't feel like doing it no more. It's like that's just been something that I don't know, man. It's just I just not I just have a history not making the best decisions at all, and that's something that I've been trying to work on with myself. And and I'm trying to like make sure that I'm making decisions that benefits me, that that I'm not like, how do I say it here, that I'm not um making bad choices and stuff that in a few months after that, oh, I'm not gonna make hockey videos no more on my hockey channel, or I'm gonna give up just because I don't feel like doing it no more. Like it's been that's just been my that just been I don't know, man. That's just been my thought. What I'm trying to say? That's just been my narrative, that I can make good decisions. And that's just something that I really have to work on. Like I don't want people to talk crap just because there's just times that I don't make the right decisions in life. Like it just, I mean, I don't want to feel terrible about myself. I don't want to make myself look dumb, but that is just something that I really have struggled with, and I really, really need to work on that so bad. Like I don't want to I don't want to pressure myself to make good choices right away, but I want to work towards towards making the right decisions in life, and making decisions that if I'm gonna start a transit channel, me filming buses or trains, I should stick to that. I should stick to the things that I like to do. If I want to make transit videos and if I want to make a full channel about it, then I need to stick to that thing. You know what I'm saying? I need to stick to that. I don't want to be in a situation that after a few months, I'm gonna I'm going to delete the channel, or start making videos and stuff like that, just because I felt underwhelmed, or um I given up, or I'm not feeling happy about myself. Like, I don't want to do that. I have done enough to make those type of decisions. Like, I don't want to be making those type of decisions ever again. Like, I don't want people to talk crap behind my back just because I'm not making the right decisions in my life. I try to do my best what I like to do. And yes, I do know what I like to do. I'm not stupid. I like golf, I like hockey, I like American football, and I do like riding buses and trains and stuff like that. That's what I like to do. If I like to do those type of stuff, then I should make videos me talking about golf, me talking about football, me talking about hockey, and me talking about transit, talking about transit projects, talking about um me filming bus videos, or filming trains, or doing vlogs or something like that. That's the type of stuff that, if I like to do that, then I think I should be making those type of videos. So yeah, like, that's what I want to do, but I really have to be mindful on, or I stick to that thing the long run, because I don't want to be doing stuff like, I don't want to be like, how do I say it here? I don't want to be making content for, and then, like, after a few months I given up and stuff like that, because I have a history of doing that. I do have a long history of doing that, and um that is just something that I have to really work on. That I need to really bring that up with my I'm gonna I need something I need to bring up with the mental health professionals, so I could, like, try to make good decision going forward. So yeah, um you know yeah, I know I'm saying or so yeah. That's something that I can't just that's just something that I can't that's just a habit I don't I can't get out of. So yeah, like, that's just a habit that I can't really quit. So yeah, I just said it. but yeah, I'm trying to, like, reconsider my decisions. Like, I've been trying to, like, really look at myself and seeing that, okay, I like these type of stuff, so why not make content about it? So that's what I've been trying to do here. And another thing, I think I had it in my mind for a bit, and now I'm kind of that stuff just went off my mind. What else I want to add here? I know I want to add something here. Oh yeah, another thing I do want to talk about here. I have changed my personality a lot. I feel like that I have changed a lot of my personality, because I just felt really bad about my personality and stuff, just because my personality for, like, the last few years was politics, and I did not wanted to make that type of stuff as my personality no more. And I quit. That's why I don't talk about politics. I avoid talking about politics on this channel now, just because like, I don't like giving opinions or political opinions on this channel, just because I don't want other people to see it, other people to hear about it and see it, and all of a sudden, something happens. So I don't, I don't make politics as my personality no more. That's something that I feel like I've been working on so good, is to not make that as my personality no more. Not talk, well, I mean, I don't want to make it as my, like, I don't make it as my personality no more. So, like, that's just a personality that I did not like having, and I wanted to change it myself, just because, you know, um, making politics and making like um other um questionable, debatable topics, like not just politics, but also your religion and also your sexuality. Obviously, I never made my sexuality as my personality and stuff. So, like I don't like when people make their religion, politics, and their sexuality as their personality, and that's the personality I don't really want to have. Like, I have my own religious beliefs, but I learned to not push my beliefs into other people and try to shove it in their faces just because I want them to get along with it, which I don't do that. I don't do that no more. I learned not to do that. I learned to not make my religion, my no, no, I don't really care about politics that much. Like, I don't really give a crap about politics, you know. But I don't make it as my personality. Like, I don't do that. Like, so yeah, like, I don't want to make everything about politics, make everything about, like, that's not my personality. Like, I feel like I've done a good job on fixing my personality. So, I'm a different person now when it comes to my personality. Yes, I kind of have talked crap about certain stuff in the past, but I'm not like that no more. I'm not going out there talking crap about stuff that I don't like, I'm not gonna, I'm a Christian. Um, I respect other people's religious beliefs. Like, I don't hate um other people's religion. I respect your religion, and you should respect my religion. Like, everyone has their own religious beliefs, and that's okay. Like, not everyone has to be a Christian, or not everyone has to. But I don't want to push into other people's faces and stuff. Like, I don't like, honestly, like, I don't really like talking crap about other religion. Like, yeah, people might have negative views towards other religion and stuff, but I try to not talk crap about it. Like, I like to have friends, regardless on what their religious beliefs are. Like, I have a couple of friends that are Muslims, and I respect them. Like, I respect them. I you if you're watching that video, you know who I'm talking about. I respect them. Like, I don't want to push my religious beliefs on them. Like, I don't think that's okay. Like, yeah. I respect their religious beliefs. Yeah, I may not agree with their religion, but I respect. I have to learn how to respect people. Um, like, so yeah, like, I try to respect people no matter what their opinions, what their political opinions are, or what their religious beliefs and their sexuality. Like, but yeah, the only thing I just don't like is just, don't shove it in other people's faces. Like, don't, like, shove it in other people's faces, because if you do, then people are gonna get pissed. They're gonna get, like, politics is really a really heated debate. It's really a debatable topic. Like, it's really debatable, and people cut ties over political beliefs, and like, I don't. I don't make that my personality. So yeah, my personality have changed, and I'm not really the same person that I was. Because it did affect my mental health a lot, and um, I learned not to make it as my personality no more. So yeah, I'm not. I don't like. I like having a good personality, a person that I feel like I could be happy with, not a personality that will make people turn, make people go against me, and they have to cut ties just because over an opinion and stuff. So yeah, I don't do that. Like I respect, like you don't have to agree with me. You don't have to, but you learn how to respect other people's opinions and stuff. So that's what I've been doing. I've been doing a good job fixing my personality and stuff. So yeah, I'm happy about that. Also, my anxiety and my depression's been better. But my anxiety stress just it's not been great. It's not been too great. Um, what else? Yeah, like I don't know what to really bring up at this point, but yeah, one of the things I want to work on is my decision making, my consistency. Um, Also, I do want to try to work on, um, finding my identity and trying to see where I want to be with my life. And yeah, so yeah, that I think that's all I have to say here in this video. So um yeah, so yeah, thank you guys for watching it. Hit the subscribe button and like the channel. And I will continue to try my best to make content on this channel. But um we'll see how it goes. I'm taking things day by day. That's what I want to do. And I see you guys later. Bye.